You may eat well, feel healthy, and have never been hospitalized for heart disease. But if you're over 60, every little thing you do every day, from breakfast to sleep at night, to whether you get up and walk, is adding up and silently determining the lifespan of your heart. And here's the truth that few people say out loud. It's not the heart attack that's the problem. It's the seemingly harmless habits you repeat every day that are slowly wearing away at your heart. As a cardiologist, I've seen many such cases. Patients come to the clinic because of mild fatigue, transient dizziness. But after a checkup, it's discovered the blood pressure has been high for a long time. The blood vessels are narrow. The heart is overloaded. The saddest thing is, it's all preventable if they knew early and made changes early. In this video, I will share the 10 most dangerous habits I see in people over 60. Actions that are very familiar, but are contributing to heart failure, stroke, and even sudden death. And the most important thing, all of these habits can be changed. You don't need a strict regimen. You don't need to go to the gym every day. You just need to know what to stop and what to replace. Watch until the end of the video, because the number one dangerous habit is also what many people think is harmless, but is the most common cause of heart failure after the age of 60. Habit 10. You are killing your heart just by not stepping out of the door. Not going to the gym is not a problem. But not walking, you are closing the last door to protect your heart. You think retirement is for resting, but prolonged rest is silently shortening the life of your heart. I have met many elderly people who eat well, take their medications regularly, but their hearts are failing. Not because they do too much, but because they do nothing. We live in an age where sitting has become a habit. Sitting for hours watching TV, scrolling through your phone, reading the newspaper, then sitting down again to eat. The body is neglected. Blood circulation slows. Fat begins to accumulate. Arteries thicken without warning. Then one day, blood pressure rises. Another day, the heart can't take it anymore. You don't need to run a marathon. You don't need to go to the gym. You can just walk for 15 minutes every morning and 15 minutes every night. And you know what's great? Walking is free. But it's worth more than any medicine I've ever prescribed. Walking opens up your blood vessels, brings oxygen to your brain, calms your nerves, helps control blood sugar, lowers cholesterol, and most importantly, it pulls your heart back from the brink of failure if you're putting it off. Don't wait until your chest hurts to start walking. Go while you still can. Habit 9. You don't eat salty food, but your heart is still salt poisoning every day. High blood pressure doesn't come from the salt shaker on the table. It comes from the supermarket, restaurants, and foods you think are harmless. Have you noticed? A slice of bread, a bowl of canned soup, a little sauce, a small snack, all of these, added up in one day, can contain 2 to 3 times the amount of salt your heart can handle. And the dangerous thing is, salt doesn't hurt. It doesn't make you dizzy. It doesn't knock you out. Until one day, your heart weakens, your arteries harden, and the doctor shakes his head because your blood pressure has been too high for too many years. I have seen too many elderly people who think they eat normally, but are actually accumulating salt every day like a debt. And that debt, their heart, kidneys and brain, have to pay a very high price. If you want to protect your heart, start by read labels carefully, eliminate canned foods, frozen foods, salty sauces. Replace salt with herbs, lemon, onion, garlic, cinnamon. And most importantly, don't let your taste buds control your heart. The good news is, your taste buds will adapt after only 2 weeks of eating bland food. And your heart will thank you with each gentle, healthy beat every day. Habit 8. Breakfast. You are pumping oil into your heart without knowing it. Breakfast can be the start of your day or the end of your heart. You wake up, make a strong cup of coffee. On the plate, sausage, bacon, fried eggs, buttered toast. fatty and salty. You eat well. You feel full of energy. But there's one thing you don't feel. Your heart is silently struggling. The morning is the time when the blood is at its thickest. And if you eat a meal full of saturated fat, cholesterol, and sugar, you are creating a biological battle that your heart has to fight. Did you know? Many heart attacks occur right after breakfast. Especially in the elderly. It's not because they eat too much. It's because they eat wrong. Instead of fueling their bodies, they are unwittingly burdening their hearts with trans fats, refined sugars, and sodium. It's time to turn breakfast from burden to medicine. Choose oatmeal with berries, poached eggs instead of fried whole grain bread instead of white A. Fruit smoothie instead of a fatty coffee. Breakfast shouldn't be a strain on your heart. It should help it live longer. And if you're not sure where to start, try Senior Health Tracker, an app that helps people over 60 choose heart-friendly meals. No need to count calories. No need to worry about recipes. Just tap once and get suggestions. Habit 7: 1 drink a day can break your heart. You've heard a little wine is good for the heart, but after 60, that can be the most dangerous advice. A lot of older people say to me, "I only have a little wine with dinner, doc." Just a little, but every day. Unfortunately, your heart doesn't care about little or much. It just knows that alcohol is attacking it, sip by sip. After age 60, the liver slows down, blood pressure reacts more strongly, and alcohol stays in the blood longer. Alcohol not only makes your heart beat faster, but it also weakens the heart muscle, inflames it, and causes fatty deposits around the heart, all without you even noticing. I have treated many patients with atrial fibrillation, heart failure, and even stroke, all caused by just 2 small drinks a day. If you want to relax, choose ways that don't hurt your heart. Listen to soft music, drink herbal tea, meditate, meet friends, but leave alcohol in the past. 1 drink today can lead to a heart attack tomorrow. Your heart doesn't need alcohol. It needs gentleness, sobriety, and love. Habit 6: keep quiet. But let your heart scream in pain. You hide your stress. You hold back your anger. But your heart can't hide it. It pays the price every beat. It's okay, I'm fine. I don't want to bother anyone. There's nothing to complain about. These are familiar phrases for many people after the age of 60. But what they don't know is, when you suppress your emotions, your heart is taking on all the pressure. Mental stress increases the hormones cortisol and adrenaline. This causes blood pressure to rise, blood vessels to constrict, the heart to beat faster for no reason. When it lasts, it becomes a trigger for stroke, heart failure, and sudden death. Met people who eat very healthy, but always live in sadness, anger, loneliness. And their hearts are still hurt, still weaken, because emotional pain is also a biological wound. Start by opening up. Write in a journal every morning. Talk to a loved one, doctor, or elderly friend. Do 5 minutes of deep breathing every day, or simply allow yourself to be sad, then forgive, then let go. Peace of mind is not a luxury. It is the most powerful medicine you have. And your heart, more than anyone else, needs it. Habit 5: sleeping next to a snorer could be a sign of heart trouble. If you snore loudly, wake up tired, or have headaches in the morning, your heart may not be getting enough oxygen each night. You might think snoring is just a nuisance. But for me, it is a red flag for heart disease. Sleep apnea, that is, stopping breathing temporarily multiple times during the night, causes the heart to lack oxygen, increase blood pressure, and cause irregular heartbeats. And it is extremely common in older people. People with this condition often don't know it. They just feel tired during the day, have trouble concentrating, or are forgetful. But while you sleep, your heart is fighting to keep you alive. If you sleep with someone and they hear you snoring loudly, wheezing, or stopping breathing for a few seconds, get a sleep study right away. A CPAP device, a jaw support, or small Changes in your sleeping position can help your heart get the rest it deserves. Your heart needs oxygen, even when you're dreaming. Don't let snoring hide a cry for help. Habit 4. A cigarette. A punch to the heart. Smoking, even just one cigarette, is enough to damage the arteries of people over 60. And secondhand smoke? It's no different. I don't need to say much about cigarettes. Everyone knows they're dangerous. But what makes me sad is that many people over 60 still think it's too late to quit now. No, it's not. After just 24 hours of not smoking, your heart rate starts to stabilize. After a few months, your blood vessels start to recover. And after a year, your risk of heart disease drops significantly. And if you don't smoke but live with someone who does, the bad news is that you're still affected. Smoking damages the lining of your blood vessels, making them weak, fragile, and prone to blockage. It ages your heart. Even if you don't touch a cigarette, clear your living space of smoke. Find a support group to quit smoking. Use patches or alternative therapies. And most importantly, decide to quit smoking today. Your heart needs clean blood, no smoke, no toxins, and you deserve clean breathing every day of your life. Habit 3. Picking up your phone in the middle of the night and risking your life. A small thing before bed, like scrolling through the news, watching TV, could be the cause of a stroke in your dream. You're lying in bed, eyes tired, but your hand is still holding your phone. Or the TV is still on, to fill the void of loneliness. But did you know? Blue light from screens reduces melatonin, the sleep hormone. And when you sleep poorly, your heart doesn't recover. We've noted that older people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are twice as likely to have a heart attack. Sleep is when the heart recharges. If you disrupt your circadian rhythm every night, you're exhausting your heart while you think you're resting. Make changes. Turn off your devices 1 hour before bed. Listen to soft music. Read a few pages of a book. Meditate and let the night be a time of healing, not stimulation. Good sleep equals healthy heart. It's that simple. Habit 2. Every time you eat fried food, your blood thickens. A seemingly convenient fast food meal makes your heart work twice as hard to survive. Burgers, fries, fried chicken wings, they sound delicious, but for your heart, they're a death list. Trans fats, refried oils, salt, hidden sugars, they thicken your blood, inflame your arteries, weaken your heart. After age 60, your metabolism slows down. Your heart is no longer strong enough to process the consequences of unhealthy foods. Switch, air fry, eat homemade soups, nuts, fruits. Bake instead of fry, boil instead of stir fry. You can't have a healthy heart if you feed it poison. Habit 1. Quitting blood pressure medication. The fastest way to destroy your heart. Mini hook. No symptoms doesn't mean the disease is over. And quitting blood pressure medication is the most common, deadly mistake. After 60, you feel fine. Blood pressure seems fine. So you quit. Don't ask your doctor. Don't follow up. But high blood pressure is a silent killer. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't make you pass out. But it silently destroys your blood vessels, your heart, your kidneys, and your brain. I've seen people collapse just because they forgot their pills for a few days. It's the easiest tragedy to avoid, but it happens the most. Do this today. Use a pill box. Set reminders. Take your blood pressure every morning. And if you have side effects, don't quit. Tell your doctor to adjust your dose. 1 pill a day is worth thousands of safe heart rates. Don't let a few pills missed take your life. Summary: every day is an OPPOR. Your heart has been working tirelessly for decades. After 60, it doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to not ignore the little things. A healthy breakfast, a deep sleep, a pill on time, a walk every day. Pick a bad habit and change it from today. You don't need to change your whole life. Just start with a small thing. If you find this video useful, please share it with your relatives and friends, because maybe just one video can save a heart. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Your heart is not alone. And the journey of change starts with brave people like you. Thank you for taking the time to listen. See you in the next videos, because your heart deserves to be loved every day.